Hey guys, so this is the big Nintendo Lego set, NES, and TV, stuff like that. I'm hoping this is giving off a good view. In this video, I'm going to show the process of building it. Now, I'm not going to record me actually building it because that would be really long, and I do not have enough memory on any of my devices really to record all that, at least as far as I'm concerned. And plus, it would just, I think it would be less boring, honestly. But anyway, this part is just going to be the unboxing. Now, this is just clip one of a many clip video. I wouldn't be surprised if this video is up towards of like 20 minutes long. This is a huge set. Now I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna tape and stuff like that. This thing is about, geez, this thing, it's pretty big. Just the box. I don't know how to metrically convert, or I don't know how to make an easy metric comparison, but I think the best way to describe this would be, I don't know, this box is probably about 2.5 feet tall, maybe 2.25 feet tall. It's a little over 2 feet. Alright, so I got this side opened. Let's see here. Put my scissors down. But let's... Okay, so there's another box inside of a box. Oh, geez. This is... there's a lot of stuff in here. Alright, looks like we got another box to open. And then... I just pulled out bag 21. Take a look for yourself, bag 21. I hope you can see that clearly. Wow. And I think all of this is just the TV too. I think this is all just the TV, all these bags I'm about to pull out. My goodness, there's a lot in here. I did not expect it to be like this. Okay, this looks like the controller. So I see the D-pad and the buttons. Alright. Now, apparently this thing has a 200-page manual in it. I wouldn't be too surprised if that's the case. In fact, that's probably what's in here because the rest of the box is just more bags. So I'm actually gonna just put these back in for now. And let's open up this one here. I think it'd be best if I lowered my camera, so I will do that and see you in a bit. Alright, let's open up this box now. Alright, well, it definitely doesn't sound like it's just a manual. I thought I heard some pieces shifting around as I just moved it. Alright, let's just cut this open. Jeez, this is very tight for some reason. Alright, yeah, we got more bags. Okay, I see the manual. I found the manual. It's like all the way on the bottom. Jeez. You guys see this thing? I mean, just look at how big this is. Here, let me take it out of here. Don't worry, that was just a bag of pieces. It fell onto the table. Shit, I dropped the book. Oh, okay. So it's not just one book. Let's see if this is It's not just one book. It's 2 books. Okay. So book number 1 is for the NES, cartridge, and controller. And the other book is just for the TV. Wow. Let's see how long this is. Oh wow, it shut off bag 9 for the TV. It goes all the way up to 21. Wow. Oh wow, this book, just book number, or just the TV book is 242 pages and has 246 steps. Wow, this is going to be a fun build. Let's check out how much the NES book has. I'm assuming it's probably a little less, but they're about the same. Let's see. Alright, 210 pages with 295 steps. Alright, so it takes more for the NES, but that's probably also because of the controller and the cartridge too. Wow, this is huge. Got 2 decently thick books here. I mean, these things are no joke. The set itself actually said it's for 18 years and older. So you know it's a very serious set. And I also heard it takes master builders up to 5 hours to build. I don't know whether or not that's true, but I bet it's going to take me like 20 hours because I have not by any means a master builder, but I have been really looking forward to this. This is going to be a very fun build and hopefully also a very interesting video to make. Well, I don't have any video of me building yet, but you are about to see it in a second. Alright, we're about to get started with bag 1, but I wanted to kind of point this out. This is what it's supposed to look like at the end, and when it comes to opening the bags and getting your pieces all organized, which is a very good thing to do, I always like sorting them by color. You may have a different method, and the containers I'm using are just kitchen bowls, just regular dishware, to sort them by color. Like here we have the black pieces, we have the dark gray pieces, and then bag 1 had a bunch of miscellaneous different colors here, so I just threw them all in one bowl. We even have some more bowls there in case we need them, and I have a spare piece bowl as well, so a little one. Because little pieces are mostly the spares, because those are easily lost. And of course, you're going to want to keep your handy Lego tool on handy for getting on hand to help get pieces that are stuck unstuck and stuff like that if you ever needed it. Well, see you when bag 1 is finished. Okay, so here's the end of bag 1. As you can see, matches up. So here is a picture of bag 2 in progress. As you can see, the cartridge mechanism was getting ready. Here is the end of bag 3. We've got the buttons and the cartridge, or not the cartridge, the controller ports all ready, and got some more parts of the side done. This is a top view, and here is a front view, better view of the light, the buttons, and the controller ports, along with a little bit of better view of the siding. Here is the end of bag 4. We got more siding done, and we're getting ready to install the vents. This is what you can see from the top view. There was a bit more. And here's the back with the AV and the RF and the power ports. All those are there. Also a bit of a better view of the siding that we did as well. And here is bag 5 with the vents all ready and set up. Alright, so here's kind of like a little progress check We're going to be starting bag 7 next. And this right here, I wanted to show you. This is the mechanism where you put the cartridge in. And as you can see, it's kind of got a little spring piece. Here, I'll move my hand out of the way. See that little spring piece right there? There are actually 2 of them, and that's what helps guide that's kind of the reason why this cartridge tray, I guess you can call it, is able to go up and down. But then there's also little rods and like a track to help guide it up and down as well. And if I'm correct, these wheels are also to help keep the cartridge stable. Speaking of which, the cartridge is also what we're going to be building with bag 7, because bag 7, I think, actually consists of 3 or 4 different bags, all labeled number 7. So, that'll be interesting. But as you can see, we've basically got almost the entirety of it done. We've got the vents on the side, we've got the AV ports, we've got the RF and the power cord thing right there too. And then, of course, we've got the controller ports and the power and reset buttons. A lot of the finer details already set, but again, I just wanted to show you this. And next video clip is going to be of this whole thing, or of the NES itself finished and the cartridge. Okay, so the NES is finally finished. And as you can see, got it all closed up. Got the little door, and on the inside of the door, we've got the cartridge, which is supposed to look like a Super Mario Bros. 1 cartridge. And it's got a lot of kind of finer details too. You can see in there, it's green, and that's supposed to, as far as I can tell, that's supposed to replicate the circuit board and computer chips and stuff like that that were in the cartridge that were read by the NES to play the game. And all you gotta do is you load it up, you put it in, push down, and you play. Now mine doesn't push down all the way, and I'm not 100% sure if it's supposed to. I think it is, but whenever mine did, it got stuck. And I was worried about breaking pieces, and since it's such a minor detail, it's just on the inside, at least for me, it's not that big of a deal. Alright, so that's the end of this clip, and on to the way. Hey. Hey guys, it's me, Mario. Let's just see what these guys have done here. I heard we got a little Nintendo going on here. Oh, nice, I like it. It's pretty good. Now, can we play? Well, not yet, Mario. Still have to build the controller. Oh, crap. Do it then. Build the controller, please. I really want to play. I really wanted to play. Alright, Mario. We got it. I'll build the controller now. Alright? Okay, you do it. Okay, the controllers are done. Let's play. It works. Hooray! Let's go! Alright, so here's the end of bag 9. This is the start of the TV. It may not look like it from first glance, but again, this is just the very beginning. The TV has lots of pieces. And here's a back view of it, as you see. And here is the end of bag 10. As you can see, the gear assembly is starting to get ready, along with the guidance wheels as well, to help move the level around. And that's the biggest thing. And then here we have more added to the back. I had to use a flashlight so you guys could see it more clearly. That's why it's so bright. And here is the end of bag 11. We added more, kind of like more walls to the TV. And there's the back of the TV. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys something with the TV so far. This is the progress after bag 12. We still have yet to do bag 13. There, but you see the crank here. It moves all the gears. Here's the end of bag 13. This is showing the back of the TV. This is part of what bag 13 looks like when you finish it, because there are 2 things that you do. This is just one of them. This is also where the 3rd sticker goes, as you can see here. kind of like a data tag for the TV. And then this is the second part, kind of like the roller assembly for the level. You build this with bag 13 as well. Here is the end of bag 14, just tracks for the level, and just two 30-piece long tracks. It's as simple as that for bag 14. And next up is bag 15, 50% done. These are just part of where the level lays onto. And for the rest of bag 15, which you'll see in a moment, you will have to just put those onto the track, just every other track piece. All right, so 3 bags later, here we are. This right here is the platform that we're going to be building the, I guess you could say, the screen of the TV on. And, you know, honestly, I just have to say something about this. It requires a lot of repetitiveness. You know, there's a lot of these pieces are exactly the same. So just be prepared for that. You're going to be having a lot of the same pieces and just building the same little portions and putting them all together here. But now for the fun to begin. Starting off with bag 17. If we just turn the page. There we are. Okay, just got done with bag 17. It's basically the entirety of the bottom. And bag 18 is going to be some more of the level now. So you're going to see that in a moment. This is the end of bag 18. It has about a third of the level built with just bag 18. The rest is going to be built in bag 19, which you'll see in a moment. So this is just kind of an update here. I wanted to show you guys the level in its entirety while it was flat before I actually roll it up and put it into the TV. Now, of course, we've got, it's very detailed. This thing took me around 2.5 to 3 hours, I'd say, to build in its entirety. And I'm also counting the track and stuff like that too, because you have to build the track and the platform that the level is built on. You have to build all of that. And there are a lot of pieces to it. And don't get me wrong, this was very fun and a very cool experience to have, just building this thing in its entirety. And now it's time to put it into the TV. Again, I just want to show you it all flat before I roll it up. And here's some of the details too, like we got Koopas, Goombas, power-ups, question mark blocks, coin. A lot of details here. And again, it's just kind of a little update. And now I will get started with the installation process, I guess, of putting it in the TV. Bag 19 is done. So, part of bag 20 includes this upper piece there that kind of covers the attachments for the level itself. I didn't have a picture of it by itself, so I just drew arrows in another picture I took so then you could see. And part of bag 20 as well is the TV screen, like the cover with the knobs and whatnot. That is the front of it so far with bag 20. With bag 20's pieces, and you can kind of see where the knobs and buttons are supposed to go, and even the speaker as well. And this is a back view. Just figured I'd put that in case anyone wanted to see it. Alright, Mario can traverse the levels now, and in the end of the video I will show you the cycle in its entirety with Mario moving. Although I do have to say one thing though, or a few things actually. You need to have the mushrooms, the Goombas, and the Koopas. You need to have them all in the spots that the manual tells you. Same thing with the ground, because you need to have them exactly as they say, or else Mario will not be able to go around the thing in its entirety correctly. He might either fall or get stuck, something like that. And you also need to do it slowly. If you go too fast, I found that Mario might fall down here, and obviously he won't move anymore. So you have to take it slowly because the little circle thing back here is what Mario is kind of driven on. As you move throughout the level, the circle thing goes up and down, and that's also why the mushrooms and the Goombas and the Koopas are the shapes that they are. It's supposed to help Mario, go up or go down, ladder, the Koopa, this helps him go down. Each Goomba enemy, stuff like that, they all have a purpose here. You need to put them in their right spots, and also don't go at this too fast when you're trying to, spin the course. You want to take it slowly so that Mario will be able to navigate through correctly. Alright, I'll see you when the TV is fully finished. Alright, so we're in the middle of bag 21, and I wanted to show you guys something cool. So, you see this knob here? That's for the TV. It actually moves and ticks. I want to show you how. So back here, as you see, we've got a gear, and this is basically like a rubber, it's like a rubber rod. And when you twist it, the rubber rod and the gears go together. Again, when you twist it, the rubber rod and the gears go together. I repeated myself just in case you couldn't hear while I was twisting it. And it does stop at different points because you see this the blue piece there eventually, hold on, let me just twist it for a second. As you can see, it's hitting the beige piece, and it does that on the left side and the right side too. So you can't do a full 360-degree turn, but it still is pretty authentic where you would have to turn to dial the channel for the TV. It's a pretty cool feature, and I thought I'd just show you how it works. With its new top, speaker, and feet, the TV is now done. Something you should know about the feet is that they don't technically attach to the TV. Rather, they kind of stay in place just by the TV's weight sitting on them. So just something to keep in mind and to be careful of whenever you're moving the TV if you were to place it somewhere. Again, just keep that in mind. Here are the extra pieces I have. I always just store these in case they're needed later on. Same thing goes for the manuals. I don't trash them. I just keep them because, again, you never know when they might come in handy in the future. So finally, the Lego Nintendo set is completed. This was a very fun set to build, albeit it was challenging, but that was the fun part about it. It was not something that I was used to. I mean, granted, I haven't built a Lego set in quite a few years now, ever before this, but still, this was a very fun set to build. I will treasure this. I mean, this is going up as decoration. I love it. The NES looks very nice, actually, considering it's Lego. Same goes for the cartridge and the controller. The TV with the moving Mario, that is incredibly cool how they managed to pull that off. And, while the mechanisms and stuff like that may seem a bit complicated, if you just follow the instructions, it's actually pretty easy. And again, it takes patience and time. Definitely do not rush through this. This took me, I'm going to make an estimate of about 10 hours to build. Well, no, 10 hours is probably too little. I'd say more of around 20 hours is a closer and probably more accurate guess. And I didn't do this 20 hours straight, obviously, but I did spend around 20 hours on it, so that's probably the best estimate, 20 hours. And this is coming from someone who has built Legos in the past, but I have not built them in years. So with something this big and complicated, I'd say that was pretty good. And again, this was a very cool set. Mario Bros. You just can't get it much better than that. And of course, the moving Mario, like I said before, it's amazing. And I just want to say this is an amazing thing. It's totally worth the money to get, especially if you're into Lego and Nintendo. This will probably bring back much nostalgia for those who grew up with an NES. Even though you may not be too big into Lego, this is still a very fun thing to build. And the box itself said 18 years or older, so they definitely did not design this for little kids. Again, very cool set. I had an amazing time building it, and I also had an amazing time making this video. I hope you also had an amazing time watching this video. I tried making this one as fun as I could, especially since there was quite a bit of opportunity. Before I go, I just wanted to say, I hope you now enjoy this special treat I saved for the end of the video.